What's going on, guys? You are currently watching a clip from my Bow Bass Beat Sesh podcast. The full episode will be linked in the description down below. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and like the video.
Prepared for that.
To everybody in LA listening to this, fuck you for your beautiful
Fuck you
30-degree
guys.
weather.
Yeah.
Your
for
2
real.
a.m. beautiful walks.
You know what? I still get pissed off at people in Toronto for being like, it's so fucking cold. It's minus 15. Meanwhile, we're up here back like up north dealing with minus 40 weather.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Did you know we drive on the lakes?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I was going to say, like, we drive on the lakes. And for some reason, every time I tell someone that from Toronto, like, they're always like, you drive on the lakes? Are you fucking crazy? You have a death wish?
Yeah, what do you mean, dude? You literally, it gets negative 40 out there, and next thing you know, the lakes are like 15 feet frozen. You're like, it's the same idea with a pond. If you step on a pond in fucking Toronto, you're like, it's going to be frozen shut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You're fine. Just don't start digging in that hole with a saw or something, like, or the ice of the saw. And that'll crack the ice for sure. But even then, they got ice fishing for a reason, right? You literally dig a hole. I don't know how many meters deep or how many feet deep. Just get through, start fishing.
Here's the thing. Do you like fishing?
Me? I started fishing actually, like, I used to fish, like, back when I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
just, like, not, like, on, like, lakes and stuff like that, but, like, pond fishing. I guess you still catch, like, bass and stuff like that, but I've never caught, like, pike or, like, muskie, but...
Oh, yeah. Muskie I've never caught, but pike is, like, our lake is just filled with pike.
Yeah, I've never caught pike, but, like, I've caught, like, some, like, big bass and stuff like that. I've caught salmon before, but... Like, that's just off, like, the Credit River and stuff like that. Like,
Okay.
I've never fully caught, like, I know pike is crazy.
Here's my question. Is, like, do you prefer ice fishing or sitting in a boat and fishing?
I've never actually ice fished myself. I know a lot of friends that love doing it in the winter, but at the same time, I feel like it depends on the situation. If you have all of the necessities to have a good time ice fishing compared to, like, boat fishing, like, if I'm out there with, like, a fucking 24 pack,
Yeah.
but, like, ice fishing, I'm there like, buddy, if I can start a fire on the lake and have a little, like, hut to myself and, like, have a 24 pack, I'm like, I think either way, depending on how I'm feeling, it's like asking me would I rather be on the beach or would I rather be at the cottage. You know what I mean? It's a hard question because certain times of the year I'm like, I fucking love to be on the beach, but other times, like, I'm in the city and I'm there like, I just love to go on, like, a hike. You can't do that on the beach, right?
Yeah. See, I think for me, like, I think you raised actually a really good point. Because, like, for me, yeah, in a certain situation, like, ice fishing, yeah, it's goated.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, for me personally, 100% always boat fishing.
Oh, boat fishing's fantastic, but like I was saying before, I don't know if I said this on camera or not, is I have vertigo, so I mean,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
think me getting off an elevator is bad, or if you think me getting off an escalator is
Getting
bad,
off a rocking boat.
yeah,
Oh,
dude, I'm the
gosh.
dude that's literally like head over, and I always try to do, I'll deal with it fine, but like in my head, I'm there like, I'm gonna throw up if I drink too much. I'm there like,
Yeah.
3 beers in, like usually it's like, 10 beers in, I'm like, I'm bridging, but at the same, 2-3 beers in on a boat, and they're like, I'm fucked up right now.
Yeah, you know what? Like, that's a really good point because, like, I didn't really take that into account at all. But yeah, I think for me personally, boat fishing because I like being able to just go tarps off, getting your tan on,
Oh yeah.
chill with like catch some fish and everything, and just jump in the lake when you get hot. It's
Yeah.
like when you're cold, there's only so much you can do to try and warm
yeah,
up.
100%. We'll see. That's another good point too. It's like there's only so much you can actually do when it comes to being hot, right? Like you can only take off so many clothes. But if it's too cold, you can just continue to put more clothes on, right? So there's always that to think about. But I mean, with fishing, yeah, no shit. You're not walking out there like the Michelin Man. You can't even grab the fishing rod, right? Like, yeah, like you can't do that. Like, sure, like especially when it comes to lake fishing, is hey, you jump in the fucking lake. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what?
It's way better.
I think your point there brings me to when I'm going to bed. I prefer to sleep when it's nice and cool because I can put as many blankets on as I can throw a hoodie on.
I sleep in a basement. You know what I mean? I fucking love it. Underground sleeping. I'm literally, sure. Call me a dwarf. Call me a troll. Absolutely.
Absolutely. You know, like basement gang, you know?
Yeah,
Don't know
dude.
that thing.
Fuck the second floor fairies.
Who cares about like natural daylight?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. I got the tiny windows. Yeah, it could be 3 in the afternoon. It could be 3 in the morning. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'm here playing fucking, what was it you're playing? I'm here playing the Dark Souls shit.
Yeah, Remnant, dude.
I'm here
Fuck
taking
you.
on the boss and that.
I've been listening to the same 4x4 beat for 4 hours. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, at that point you just like don't even realize like what is time.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess like sleeping like it's again like cold definitely nice because you can literally like just put on more layers where it's hot. It's like I can only get so fucking naked in my bed.
It's true, dude. When it comes to the summer, I'm lucky I live in the basement because it's still kind of cool in the summer. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I remember sleeping on like the main floor, like the second floor of my house. Like, dude, fucking summer comes
Oh
around.
my
Like, can't even
gosh.
leave
All
the
the heat's rising.
Yeah, dude, and you leave the windows open too because you're trying to catch some sort of breeze, but there's no breeze. It's just humidity, and you're literally there sweating through your bed sheets. You're like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
So not so much fuck you, LA, unless you got air conditioning. But I know a lot of people don't have the privilege out there to have air conditioning
Oh
unless
my
you know
gosh.
you make
Yeah,
over
no, you know
100K.
what? Like at the same time, like kind of like I feel sorry for those people who actually don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I
it's
mean-
bad enough, like back up home, like we get like, you know, plus 30,
Yeah.
but everything. But like it definitely feels like hot.
Yeah.
And like if you don't have air conditioning in your house, it's like
Even up north, it's like
gosh.
at night it cools down a lot quicker than in some places. Like I know if like you were to be like downtown and it's 30 degrees, it's just like you still have all that concrete and stuff like that, right? When you're in the forest, you get like some natural like kind of essence, and like the trees actually give off some sort of like they suck up some of the heat, right?
Yeah.
When you're in the city, it's 30 degrees. It's like, bro, I remember being outside of the clubs and it's like you're drunk and now it's 3 a.m. and you're walking home and it's 30 degrees. It's like it's fucked.
and you know what's even worse is the humidity. That's what does it for me.
Game over. I'm not a humidity type of guy. It's like I was in Jamaica and not only was it 37 degrees, but it was the humidity was at 80% the last time. Dude, I have never known if it was literally the air that was actually putting water on me, if I was sweating because it was so humid. You know what I mean? I was there like it's fucking disgusting.
Oh,
So
for
Jamaica
real.
was beautiful, but even then, it's just like 3 days out there with 40-degree weather. I almost died, dude. I have a near-death experience having 17 pina coladas in you at a 4 p.m. afternoon
And then
day.
you're sitting there like you're already sweating everything
Yeah,
out.
right?
So like you're just dehydrated.
Oh,
and
dude,
stuff.
yeah, it's dehydrated, drunk, constantly, plus 40 outside. The water's hot. Like, you're
Oh
not
my
cooling off
God.
in the water. It's just as hot in the water.
For real. You know, I was in Hawaii and it was like, it's very similar. I actually was like really sick. I don't know what happened. I think it was the salt water. I went surfing and I ingested so much salt water.
I will never go surfing.
Really?
Never.
Is it like the old, that thingy mabobber
Well,
thing?
no, it's just like, I'm the same way. Like, I'll jump out of a plane, no problem. But I'm like, bro, that is not, like, there are sharks out there, bro.
Oh, shit.
Like, dude, no, it's like,
Fair enough, no.
I will go cage diving. Not an issue. Put me on a surfboard. There's no fucking way I'm doing that.
Yeah, you've been
Like, I'm an
haunted
a-
by Soul Surfer too
Yeah,
much.
dude,
You watched
I-
way too much of that as a
No,
kid.
it's not that. It's just like, it's like, bro, it's like you go to Australia. It's like there are deadly snakes and spiders out there, right? It's like I would love to go to Australia,
Don't
but,
catch me near a snake. Fuck that.
but that I love spiders. Right?
Oh, same.
Do right, but that's the thing. It's just like you come to the ocean, bro. There are things out there that you cannot fathom that'll fuck you up.
Well, you know what the scariest bit is? The scariest bit is like, at least with other shit, you can hear them. With underwater,
No
you
fucking
can't,
chance.
You can't hear
That's
anything.
terrifying.
Like, the shit that you just see them, you don't hear like a. "Ah."
Not to say that I would never go surfing, but for me, it's just in the back of my mind. I think that like I wouldn't be able to focusing on having so much fun because I'd be so scared of what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on under me. And like, yeah, sure, I love animals and stuff like that, but it's just like a different domain. It's like if you think about it, it's like humans are like the top of the food chain here. It's like, bro, I can't breathe underwater. I'm not.
That's all. That's
I'm
theirs.
not. I can't shoot a gun underwater. I can't bare fist fight a shark on it. That thing is tier alpha predator under
Well,
there.
you know what? There's the whole reason like that. We've definitely explored way more space than we have of even our own fucking waters.
Yeah, no shit.
Like there's not a lot out there that's gonna kill us other than like that. There's no air down there. Like yeah, there's no air. There's pressure and there's fucking sharks,
Yeah,
bro.
we wouldn't be going up to space if there was the idea of being like, dude, there are things out there that could eat you whole. I'd be like, yeah, no shit, we haven't gone to Mars. They got fucking space sharks and shit.
Give me one sec here. Holy shit, you're fucking on like low. Well, so we're at the half-hour mark already. Somehow, I don't know how. Like this is gonna be one of the longest episodes. We got 3 half-hour segments plus the music plus your mix.
Guest
Like
mix, yeah.
it's gonna be crazy. So we are gonna have to wrap it up. I'd love to have you on though because
I told you
This has
before, I
been
was like,
fucking
bro,
crazy.
I'm not a one episode type of guy. I'm a series type of guy.
You know what? Well, you know what? We like to send to those people out there. We are looking towards like we're in the mix of we're like trying to figure out how to do a panel. So get more than just one guest on.
Oh yeah.
So you know, in the near future, would you like to come on a panel
Absolutely,
or
dude.
just even a one-on-one again?
I'll sit in the corner and shit on the get.
yeah, you know,
Joking.
you might have to sit on the floor over there,
Yeah,
but like
no
you know,
issue,
we'll
no
still get a
issue.
close-up angle on you.
Get the lavalier mic out. I'll sit
Yeah,
in the
there we
washroom
go.
the entire time. I'll be your lunchtime washroom correspondent
After
for
the
weather.
last episode of the podcast, I don't know if you want to sit in that washroom, honestly.
Oh god.
All right, but we are gonna have to wrap it up. Thank you, Jim
No,
slash
thank you very,
Lucas.
thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, man, thank you for coming on. We didn't really get to a lot of the the topics, but like I had so much fun just like
Me too, man.
shooting the shit with you, man.
Absolutely.
And it is now dark out. And I did see on your phone you were getting a call. So thank you guys all for tuning in. If you guys made it to the end of this really long episode, you guys are fucking legends. And hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Peace out, guys.